MRSA numbers are increasing. It could just be because we have better reporting. It's been around for a long time, as this gentleman said. But then as somebody else reported in there, they had a friend that had some muscle cut out, like you would cut out the bruised part of an apple before you ate it. And that's completely unnecessary too. MRSA is a big moneymaker right now. There are clinics around here making $300,000 per month treating MRSA. I didn't say curing it. I said treating it. Oh, well, my gosh, you know, it's becoming resistant to stuff. It's a real problem. Ooh. And that's simply not the case. There are products out there that will cure MRSA 100%. But that wouldn't make any money. You could give somebody this, for example. I carry it around. I'm a computer guy. This will kill MRSA. I deal with a lot of teachers and their computers. Well, I carry that around. And I carry around hand sanitizer. Clean the keyboards before I work on them and the mouse. Clean them afterwards. Makes them feel good, makes me feel good. Then I go out in my car and I wash my hands. And I use this Alcavita lotion. You can get it at alcavitahealth.com. Take a look at some of the food stuff there. And this goes beyond MRSA. There are natural cures. We'll not really call them cures, remedies, treatments that will make the symptoms go away 100% because you're basically killing the bacteria 100%. The other things out there, they're using antibiotics and all other kinds of things which create other kinds of problems for you, but that's okay because the pharmacies have something that will cure that. But that has a side effect, but that's okay because they've got something that will cure that. Well, we were talking with some designers, chemists, doctor types, who actually designed drugs at Eli Lilly, or did, retired now. And they design drugs with side effects built in. So, like for example, you might have a product that you use, I won't mention any of the product names, for diabetes. But it'll help with your diabetes. However, at the same time, it increases the risk of cataracts. But that's okay. They have a drug for the cataracts, which could cause problems with your liver. But that's okay, because they have a drug which will counter the liver problem, which goes back to possible hearing loss if you take too much. But that's okay because they've got a drug which will take care of that. And on and on and on it goes. Right down to the simple thing like a car. You buy a car. It's a pretty car. You go in there and the price is right, but you have to upgrade it, you see. The one you saw on TV that attracted you to it, well, you have to spend a little more to get that one because it has the stereo, the tape in the back trunk, it has the fine interior, it has the super shifter on it and the cruise control. These all cost extra money. And they're going to make their money on repairs. And that's kind of what you have to really watch out for. If they're going to make their money on repairs, it means the car is going to break, and they've anticipated this. In fact, they've designed it into the car. Nobody's going to refute that. Nobody. They build the cars, they build them to spec, to break. The water pump whirls around so many times, the engine starts so many times, something's designed to fail, so you have to bring it in, and they make money on parts. This is what they do. For every car, they make enough parts to build that car a couple of times. Not every part, but you know, the big things, like things that go on the engine, the water pump, certain door things, and glove compartments, and the mirrors, and things that they know are going to break or not work. Motors, especially motors, everything's motorized, your windows and everything. They know that these are going to fail at some point in time, and they make extras for every car. And they've got a very good and precise formula for it. Well, health is no different. They want you to take their drugs, and of course it's going to be expensive. Some of us can afford it, some of us cannot. And to further their control, there is a an effort out to eliminate your ability to be able to go into a store and buy vitamins. It's Codex. Google it. Look at Codex. They want to take that away. They've already done it in Britain, and that's why they're trying to do it now here. You cannot go into Britain and buy vitamins and herbs. They say, oh, no, 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 this has to be regulated because you're too stupid to be able to read the label or to look it up on the net to know how much to take. And there have been deaths because of overdoses of certain herbs or vitamins. Yeah. Well, that may be true, and I don't refute the fact somebody may take too much of something and die. But how many people die from FDA-approved drugs every year? It's going to be an astounding number. So their effort to take away your choices for not only being able to control your own health, but to do it inexpensively is underway. And take a look at it, people. Google Codex. You can go to twistedpickle.net, and there is something in there about Codex, which will give you exactly the information you need, the senators to contact to say, look, I want to be able to go into the store and get my vitamins, my Flintstones, my St. John's wort, my omega-3. I want to be able to buy these things because it enhances my health and it's inexpensive for me. It certainly is cheaper than going to the doctor. Even this Alcavita stuff. This is a mineral, but it may fall under the Codex. And if it does, well, here's a health product, like many, that aren't going to be available to you. And this isn't right. This is absolutely 100% wrong. And it's going to be leaving you with the choice of a doctor, who I call white coats, and the big pharmacies. To further example this, the rainforest deforestation that's taking place in Africa. Where are all of our herbs and medical cures coming from? The special barks or berries or leaves or plants. They all come out of these forests. Well, who's getting rid of the forests? The big pharmacies. They're the money behind it. They're not doing it. They're putting up the big money behind it to get rid of these forests. So the things that we can get to cure ourselves and keep us healthy for a very long time without drugs or doctors, it's being taken away from us. And all in the spirit of, well, we're going to give the natives a Holiday Inn and then a McDonald's and some nice housing to live in instead of living in the huts, real healthy. How many times have you heard that when the American Western culture infiltrates a country, everything from Russia to China, I especially know about overseas in Asia, the people get sicker as soon as the McDonald's franchises, Whataburgers, Burger Kings, and Kentucky Fried Chicken move into those areas. Those people get sick. They were eating healthier than we do. And now they're getting our tri-fat simplanoids and all these things that are bad in the food. We're giving it to them, and their immune system is dropping and they're becoming ill. It follows every time we go into a new place. We had some Aboriginal group that we were looking at one point, and they were given our food instead of their food, and they damn near died out. Google it. It's amazing. So there is a movement underway to make our choices for health very narrow and limited. And I would propose we all look up Codex, go to the twistedpickle.net, go to alcavitahealth.com, bone up on the GMOs and everything that's taking place. This is one of the reasons why we're so damn sick. We're the sickest country on earth, you know. We're the sickest country on earth.